I am the founder and executive producer of the Urban Action Showcase and Expo, sponsored by Cinemax, where we celebrate diversity within the action genre.
That is so cool. I love that. Will you tell me more about what you're doing to create diversity in action?
Absolutely. Our company, ASC True Such Entertainment, specifically focuses on multicultural, heroic images within the action genre. And we really focus on heroic, strong, empowering female images. We try to make sure that we get away from all the stereotypes. The maid, the hooker, the battered, helpless, quote, female in distress. None of our females are distressed or stressed, if you will, but they are powerful and empowered to save the day. We at the Urban Action Showcase believe in diversity. Therefore, we believe that every person that looks in the mirror should find a heroic image that reflects their image. We think it's very important for the self-esteem of individuals growing up to be able to see heroic characters with their likeness. And we're trying to make changes to that today. Cinemax is our sponsor for the Urban Action Showcase. We have two platforms. The first platform is the Exposure platform, where we have a action film festival at AMC Theaters Times Square from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And then the other aspect of the information, educational, and exposure, we have the Action Expo. And that's at the New York Hilton Midtown on 53rd and 6th. Now at the Action Expo, we actually have master classes, panels, workshops, and what makes our film festival different, the actual action stars actually teach. So for instance, we have Cynthia Rothrock, which is one of the most accomplished female action stars, is going to teach a screen fighting class. So is Maurice Crump, who just did Protector 2 with Tony Jaa. He's going to teach screen fighting. So, you know, Ron Van Cleef, the Black Dragon. We're also celebrating the 30th anniversary of The Last Dragon, which is basically our only cult classic outside of Shaft for the generations after the 70s. Unfortunately, after the 70s, there weren't too many heroes of color. In fact, in the 80s, we only had two, and the first one was Tamak from The Last Dragon. In the 90s, we only had two. We had Michael Jai White, which we honored last year and earlier this year, and we had Wesley Snipes came on the scene. Now it's more about ambiguous figures such as The Rock. You know, Rock is what we call multi-ethnic. His father's black, his mother's Polynesian. And then we have Vin Diesel, which is multi-ethnic. His father's black, his mother's Italian, something like that. As far as females, the sad thing is, as far as a principal role, we only have Zoe Saldana. Now, Zoe Saldana kind of plays both roles. You know, she's Latino, but she's black Latino, so that's great. Michelle Rodriguez finally got the lead role again since her debut of Girl Fight way back in the early 90s. But until then, she was always part of the, you know, the sideline. But, you know, she's really held it down for the, I guess, the Latino women. But as far as Latino men, you have Danny Trejo. That's it. So we're trying to make the difference with the independent filmmakers. We're trying to make sure we give them a platform of exposure. And what makes this different is, you know, the action genre is the most lucrative and expensive genre to make. It's also the blockbuster genre. So what we do to make it accessible for everyone is we have a no-budget contest within the film festival. So any short under $2,000, any feature under $5,000, you know, we can celebrate you and make sure that you're awarded for your accomplishments. And the good news is the digital revolution, we got the red cameras, we got the black magic cameras, you know, so we can have high quality films without the huge budgets.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for taking time to talk with us, and I hope you enjoy the rest of Comic-Con.